Здорово, друзья, с вами Терминатор. Мы продолжаем проходить игру ELEX. Наконец-то мы купили броню капитана за 19 косарей. В итоге теперь мы бомжуем, у нас только 1000 элексита всего лишь. Но на патроны этого достаточно. Переместимся вот сюда. Тут телепорт находится. Это возле входа в форт. Мне нужен магазин. А где магазин-то? Как в него пойти-то?
What goods have you got?
But of course.
Я хочу патроны для ружья купить. А чё их так мало до всего? Вот у меня дробовик. 2 есть, у меня дробовик 3. Гарпунное ружье, в принципе, надо бы как бы тоже прокачать. И вот арбалет у меня есть. Я бы его продал. И купил, допустим, тяжелый арбалет. У него вон урон 39. А у этого 28. Смысл его вообще покупать? Гарпун 31 урон, а гарпунное ружье 41. В принципе, я его, наверное, и куплю сейчас. Свой арбалет я продам. Мало стоит вообще. А купим тяжелый арбалет. Тяжелый пулевик. Бабах какой-то здесь есть. Это что, пулемет, что ли? Это тяжелое оружие. А он много стоит? 1000. Блин. Я бы его тоже хотел купить. Пока вот так вот. Здесь еще были люди. Пуля и... Еще кто-то был. Я бы тоже с ними хотел поговорить. Где-то же здесь они были тогда. Вот, у них имена отличаются, значит, у них 100% есть какое-то задание.
Well, look who we've got here. A newbie. You've got balls walking around out here. The creatures out here tend to eat people who do that. You can relax. We took care of the creatures. That's what we do out here.
Он мне говорит то, что я салага. При том, то, что я капитан изгоев.
Who are you?
People call me Bullet. So, I guess you can do the same.
What do you do here?
We're exterminators. We deal with any creatures that approach the fort. You know, we stop them eating people.
You're not very chatty, are you?
What do you want to talk about? The weather? It's hot. The creatures? They're nasty. The converter? It's an alb curse that attracts monsters. That chatty enough for you? Or do complete strangers always tell you their life history? So, you want to get into the fort?
Ну давай.
Yes.
Once you're in, look for William on the bridge out by the scrap district. Tell him we need more men here. Tell him if I don't get them, he should lock his door at night. Because when we're dead, the streets will be full of creatures, and they'll be coming to gnaw off his nutsacks next.
What kind of creatures are we talking about?
Well, you've been out there, and everything out there wants to get in here. But recently, there have been more of those animals with machines embedded in them. You ask me, it's some sort of plan by the clerics or the elves to wipe us out.
Но это точно не клирики.
Never stop watching. Not if you want to stay alive.
Давай с тобой.
Are you our reinforcements?
Yes.
Really? I mean, you don't look like the reinforcements I was expecting. But whatever. Come here. You're to take over on watch. You will eat here, sleep here, piss here, until you're told otherwise. Clear? Don't leave your post unless it's to deal with an enemy, and then you come right back here afterwards. You spot a threat, you kill it on sight. Are we clear?
Sure. Does this place get attacked a lot?
What does it look like?
And you're the guard here?
One of them. It depends on the day.
You seem pretty certain of yourself.
The fort isn't a place to dither. You've got to know what you want, what you're prepared to put up with. Either you draw the line, or someone else will end up owning you.
Но задания мне никакие они не дали. А бестия меня обожает. Поэтому мы сейчас пойдем выполнять какое-нибудь крутое задание. А, есть задание «Защитные меры». Я и не заметил то, что оно появилось. Ща у Вильяма все узнаем. А у меня деньги-то есть? Я ж там это украл. А у меня сейчас штраф будут спрашивать, фак. И не факт, что я могу еще смочь отдать деньги, потому что первый раз был штраф 50 монет. А второй раз, наверное, больше будет.
Hey, you're a wanted here thief. Either pay a fine or face the consequences.
I can't pay.
We have no space for empty pockets in this place. Earn the shards and pay the fine. And make it fast.
Ike has taken over as guard at the gate.
Good. Hopefully he'll do a better job than his predecessor. Here, thank you for taking care of that.
О, 50 осколки.
Bullet needs reinforcements outside the gates.
Right. I should have figured he couldn't handle it. How many men does he need?
You need to get them 4 men. That's if you want that gate secured.
That sounds excessive, but you look like someone who knows their way around the wilderness, so I'll agree. 4 men it is. Tell Bullet he will get his reinforcements.
Я еще 220 монеток должен. Ладно, мы ему их заплатим. Вместо того, что я купил ELEX за 95 монет, я его покупаю за 220. Великий бизнес.
King of the ring. Watch that thing.
Ух ты! Бестия, мочи их! Капец тут... Тихо, жука не надо... Это, изгоя не надо бить. Отлично. Надеюсь, никто не сдох. Хотя я и соло бы их всех отминал. Так они тут уже мочились, пока нас не было. Капец, здесь трупаков валяется.
I got you your reinforcements.
Good. Every man counts. The more of us there are, the less chance there is of me lining some monster's digestive tract. So, you might just have saved my ass.
Ну, естественно. Еще как спас. Подожди. Вот этого не осмотрели. Тогда давай сейчас. Подожди, ты кто? Просто изгой? Идем в магазин. Сейчас продадим какую-нибудь хероту.
What goods have you got?
But of course.
О, патрон для ружья опять появилась. О, у меня 700 эликсита стало. Вроде только 112 было. Так, где там то, что нам надо продать? А, сколько всякого хлама! Уже 900. Отмычка 5 стоит. А сколько там стоил этот? Тяжелый пулевик. О, мне на него хватит, я его куплю. $43 осталось, фак. Ладно, давай я его уберу пока. Пошли штраф заплатим. А то мало ли меня потом еще изнасилуют.
I will pay the fine.
Good. Profit comes before all. Lesson learned, I hope. Now get out.
Ну все, мы отделались. Теперь пора делать важные дела. Задания. Основные задания. Старые обязанности у нас только есть. Отправляться надо к Зардому или к Вардеку. Ну, давайте, что ли, к Вардеку отправимся, побеседуем с ним. Беси. О! Есть патроны в оружии. Это меня радует очень сильно. Броня тоже классная вообще.
Another time.
Мое. Систак.
Which one of you convinced Wardak to join your cause?
No one did. Your father chose to join us himself. I hope that you too can see the strength of our cause. But perhaps your father can convince you. He has been waiting to speak to you since you arrived in Abessa.
I have discovered Zardam's secret. He has control of a mutant force.
I knew he must have a plan. The question is, what he intends to do with them. Whatever he says about his motives, I find it hard to believe that he has turned his back on his past. I think we will need to watch Zardom carefully.
The pilgrim Thorold is key to the fight against the hybrid.
Then there is another who will fight to take control of Zakor.
I don't think Thorold has any interest in taking the throne in the Ice Palace. He's seeking to defend Edan.
The Berserkers have their own plans for Magalan. Their goals will always be a threat to ours. Never forget that all the free people have their own agendas.
As do you.
Yes, but mine is clear. As are the results of my actions. You cannot say the same of others. Offer people power, and they will take it. That includes the Pilgrim.
Ну, поглядим, что будет дальше. Вот он, мой батя. Здорово, батяня.
Father.
Jax, so it's true. You are alive. I hadn't dared to hope.
So, you left Zakor? Have you stopped taking ELEX too?
I am trying, but it's difficult. You must have experienced the problems of ELEX withdrawal yourself.
I was unconscious during the worst of it. My body was already drained of ELEX when I awoke.
There is more to the changes than just the physical. It is how your mind copes with the rejection of all that you have known, all that you have been in life. Tell me, what do you make of the world you have discovered since leaving Zakor?
That the free people are capable of resisting the Albs. We are told we are superior, but the Albs have failed to crush them, or their spirit.
That will change soon. The first Alexitor, Tarek, is assembling his troops before the gates of the Ice Palace. He will make his move, and he will succeed in conquering the lands of the free people. We have to stop him, or our people will perish.
What are you doing here with the Separatists?
I had no other choice. I tried to stop Tarek in Zakor, but he realized my plans. He would have killed me if I had stayed. I hope that I can still make a difference from here. I can help to bring a halt to Tarek's plans. His blind obedience of the hybrid endangers all our people.
What is it he's doing that threatens the Albs? Why is Tarek such a danger?
Tarek is a puppet. He has given his will to the hybrid. The hybrid and his new directive dominate our people. And soon, Tarek will dedicate all our people, the whole of the fighting strength of Zakor, to an invasion of the lands of the free people. All this death for one purpose. Greater power to the hybrid. I say we need to find another way. One that does not lead to our ruin.
You served the directive to obtain all ELEX for the hybrid. What changed your mind?
What happened to our search for knowledge? What happened about our evolution? What about researching the nature of ELEX? All those were key to the Al people. And all have been dominated by the hybrid's demand for ELEX. A lot has changed at the Ice Palace since the coming of the hybrid, and the pace of that change is only accelerating. The hybrid tells us nothing of this future he sees. He is obsessed with his own evolution, and that is only attainable through the consumption of ever greater quantities of ELEX. No Alb, no free person will be allowed to stand in his way. I still believe in serving the Albs of Zakor, but to achieve that, I now know that the hybrid must be removed from the Ice Palace.
If the hybrid's evolution is not yet complete, shouldn't we ensure he reaches his final form?
With all the sacrifices we've made, with all the blood he once spilled, has he told us what he will achieve if he attains that? How do we know what he will become? No. My loyalty ended on the day of your execution. I will not sacrifice my son for the ideals of that machine.
Then we should ask the hybrid what he will become. We should know what we are choosing between.
Do you think the hybrid will talk to us? To him, we have no more free will than the mutants he commands. You know the price that an owl pays to reach the highest ranks in Zakor.
You summoned me, Master?
Calax, you have proven yourself loyal to the directive. You are efficient. You obey your orders. Those are the marks of a true alb. I have watched you and your brother, and the honor you have brought to your father. You will all have a part to play in the events that are to come. Are you ready to play that part, Calax? Will you join those chosen to evolve?
The hybrid's will is above all. I will serve the hybrid.
And so it shall be. Open your mind to me, Calax. Know my thoughts and serve the directive.
You and your brother were the strongest warriors at the Ice Palace's command. Strong, intelligent, iron-willed. No one could equal you. And now look at you. Today, you are an outcast.
I suspect that my failure in execution was planned by someone at the Ice Palace.
I share those suspicions, but I have yet to find any proof.
My raider being shot down, the Albs being nearby to carry out my execution. The chances of those things happening without being planned.
But the questions are why and who. The only cause I can think of is your free will. All other Albs took the hybrid's favor as an honor. You questioned it. But who ordered your death? Who coordinated it? That, I don't know.
What about my brother, Calax?
I don't believe that. I am sure if your brother is involved, it is only as an instrument. He must be being used by other people. He would only have carried out the execution if he had orders to do so.
What about Zardom? It's obvious he is planning something. Could his plans involve killing me?
Now that he has left the Ice Palace, he would have no reason to do that. Zardom was always set on becoming First Alexitor. If he thought you were an impediment to that, he would have no hesitation in having you killed. But now he's here, out of Zakor, who knows what his plans are?
I know Zardom wanted my raider shot down. Zardom knew I was flying to Adan, and he knew the purpose of my mission.
Well, if that is true, I don't know how he knew that information. No. Zardom was already in exile when you received your orders from the hybrid.
Then someone at the Ice Palace must have got that information to him.
If Zardom is behind this, then he had help. But why would another Alb communicate with an exile?
What about the hybrid?
The hybrid needed you and your skills to achieve his aims. While your free will may have made you stand out, your will is nothing to the hybrids. You were under his control and offered no threat. Besides, if he wanted you dead, he could have had you shot without the need for this intricate plan.
What about the First Alexitor, Tarek?
He has the power and the intellect to plan something like this. But he is no longer himself. These days he is merely a vassal to the hybrid. I don't think he possesses the ability to think as freely as this. I don't think he would do this without orders from the hybrid.
So who do you think is behind this?
I don't know. Even if there is someone behind this, I think you will learn his name on the day you stride up the great ramp to the Ice Palace.
Where is Calyx now?
Your brother knows you are still alive. He is looking for you. He wants to finish what he started and prove his loyalty. After all, technically, he failed in his mission to execute you. He will want to remedy that. That is why he is traveling alone. He is currently in the mountains of Abessa on the border of Zakor, awaiting information on your whereabouts. Have no doubt, he will strike as soon as he knows where you are.
Not if I get to him first.
I would rather you both join together. The death of either of you weakens us all.
It is far too late for us to be reconciled.
There must be a way to free him from the hybrid. He's a slave like Tarek. If you could free him from the hybrid's will, then you could both be reconciled.
And if he comes for me in the meantime, I will fight him rather than die myself.
If that is your fate. But you think clearly and independently now, Jax. You can decide your own destiny.
Ну, вот такой вот разговор произошел между сыном и отцом. Погнали. Так он недалеко там находится. Тут бежать вообще на быстроте можно, быстро пробежать. Еда у меня есть? А то вдруг меня отпинать захотят. Придется банки. Могучий у меня поставлено, гамбургер поставлен. Побежали. Интересно, он много мне будет сносить в этой броне? Это же мощняцкая броня. Ух ты, блин. Да иди ты. Капец, банка хп мало хилит. Погоди, рюкзак? Я ж его уже осматривал когда-то. Помню, рюкзак возле моста. Было такое. Ну чё, где он там? Опять эти маленькие жучки здесь ползают. Так, как мне к нему попасть вообще? Понятно, по дороге бежим. Надеюсь, я все делаю правильно. Идя к Калаксу. Теперь нам туда. Йой-йой-йой! Стой, 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 не падай. Смотри, там какая высота здоровая. Нам, видимо, туда надо идти. Надо было лучше с утра, наверное, пойти. Так, еще немножко, и мы залезем. Туда наверх. Тут вон автосохранение произошло. Давай, быстрей, копись. И потом мы себе купим уже шлемак новый. И штаны новые. И арбалет, и гарпун. Все надо прокачать. Здесь ничего нету. Надо еще выше идти.
I doubted what I was told. That you were failing the hybrid. Yet now even the fact that you still breathe stands against the directive. Why did you come here, Jax? What did you expect to find?
My brother.
You appeal to me with emotion? The bond of blood with you, with Father, once gave me honor. Now all I have is shame. Your execution should have saved me from that.
And yet, here I stand. You failed the directive, Calyx. Perhaps we aren't perfect after all. Wardic hid the truth. We were born free people. ELEX, the hybrid, our father. They decided what we would become.
Powerful, superior. They opened the door to our evolution. Our past is irrelevant.
So we've been told. But what other lies have we yet to uncover? You take the promises of the future and serve without question. But even now as an Elexiter, what does the hybrid tell you, Calyx? What do you know of the truth?
From the ashes came the clerics, believers in Kalan. From Kalan came the Albs, believers in the future. From ELEX came the hybrid, seer of all things. Together we serve no god, we bow to no person. Together we shall evolve.
Evolve into what? The Albs existed before the hybrid. Now we serve him. Now we bow to him. He has taken the place of Kalan.
Do you think you can anger me? I don't need anger, brother. The directive tells me you must die. What is dead should stay dead.
Ох ты! Отступаем!
So, Calyx set a trap for me.
That's enough of
Or
that.
walked me into it. He has some explaining to do.
Черт! Меня хотели замочить. Но они не ожидали то, что я такой мощный. Бейся, мочи их! Что у меня вообще за задание? Калакса убить? Ко мне спускаются? Ну-ка давай спускайтесь. Я вас всех по стенке буду размазывать. Мне нужно хпха. Еще жизньки. Капец, там, конечно, было этих противников. Давай, поднимемся. Кстати, дезинформацию, если выбрать, это мне кому надо идти? К Вардуку обратно? Черт, я здесь реально не выстою. Давай отправимся к Вардеку. Не будем. Блин, я еще переместиться не могу. Зато я знаю, где теперь находится Калакс. Можно в любой момент прийти его и убить. Да блин, там уже никто не нападает. Они не идут за мной, надеюсь? Давайте спускайтесь, я вас всех порву. Ща он будет объясняться передо мной. Хотел сына своего замочить, падла вонючая. Отойди, дура!
Calyx lured me into a trap. You told me Calyx was traveling alone, but I was ambushed by several units of Alb soldiers.
I told you what I knew of him. Calyx must have changed his plans.
Where did you get that information in the first place?
From Calyx.
Then either you lied, or Calyx used you to set a trap for me.
The hybrid has made him blind to all other things. You must help set your brother free from the hybrid's control.
I can't promise you that.
This nonsense has to end. He was your brother in arms. He is your brother by blood.
Calyx told me I was to become an Elexiter, one of the chosen. What does that mean?
That you were directly under the hybrid's control, working together as a group to do the hybrid's will.
But I don't remember even having access to the hybrid. As a full Elexiter, Calyx was the one who had access. He was the one who always spoke directly to him. There must be more to this. It just doesn't add up.
Then you need to speak to Calyx yourself.
I would have done, but the combat mechs you failed to warn me about had other ideas.
There must be another way to reach him.
And how do I do that without walking into another trap?
You will have to find a place where the combat mechs won't go. Then, you'll need to lure him there.
Any suggestions for where I can lure him?
No. That's a question you'll have to answer yourself.
Lure Calyx? Are you serious?
It's better than you fighting his combat mechs.
Then give me a suggestion, Father. If you want to help him, then help me.
Something important happened in the past that I have yet to tell you. Calyx has known for some time, and I think he fears the truth.
What is it he fears?
Losing his rank as Elexitor.
Tell me this secret.
There is a small fishing village on an island to the south of Idan. It is now long abandoned. You should go there. That is where you will find the answers you are seeking.
You must be able to tell me more than that.
I could tell you, but you may not believe me. You have to see it yourself to understand. I will speak to you when you return.
Итак, мы встретились с Калаксом, но он нам навалял. Поговорили со своим батей. Он нам дал задание во тьме. И поэтому продолжать игру мы будем уже в следующий раз. С вами был Терминатор. Подписывайтесь на канал, ставьте лайки. Всем удачного прохождения игр.